Bitches be crazy, huh? Oh!
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Big Bruh Tunes, where we discuss various topics of cartoons, old and new. Alright, so this is gonna get me shot or locked up with this particular topic, but let's talk about my origins real quick. Alright, so despite being born in the late 90s, I watched a lot of old TV from a wide variety of Hanna-Barbera shows like Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones to the iconic Looney Tunes, and especially the 80s and 90s gems such as TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Any you'll do, just slap on the 90s and you'll basically get my point. This was mostly due to a short time in my life where I watched mostly old school VHS recordings because I didn't have cable at the time while we were moving. But I especially loved Nick's shows in the 90s, such as Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy. But we are not going to talk about that creepy ass nigga John. We all know what he did. And of course, my personal favorite, Rocko's Modern Life. But also like the one particular show with a not so favorite protagonist, Doug, white bread ass Funnie. Allow me to explain. As much as I did enjoy the show, Doug himself was never that interesting of a character. Now I get it. He's supposed to be the, imaginative yet average Joe. We of course gotta relate to that, but damn, this nigga kinda boring. Like, my boy Skeeter was out here being more interesting. Skeeter, you my nigga, and I hate the fact that you got roped up into the black best friend trope with this nigga of all people. And you're more interesting than him. Then you got old girl Patty Mayonnaise. Of course, she got a corny name like that. Who, Doug simps hard for. He really be out here having all these weird fantasies about this girl. Some of them are low-key kind of sus, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I apologize. I just do not like this man's character. Or lack thereof. Even the supporting cast is more interesting. You got my boy Skeeter. You got the GOAT Mr. Dink. And his stoic but cool wife Tippy, who becomes mayor in the Disney movie version of Doug. That was kind of wild. The homegirl in the OG body positive female rep Connie. His sister Judy, who is also low-key everyone's favorite character. Even Roger's racist looking ass was more interesting. Like, how you got a whole show dedicated to yourself and you're the least interesting character, Doug? Even the dark fan theories are more interesting. Like, do we have Doug, fan theories or anything like that? No? Okay, never mind. Forget it. Anyways, allow me to introduce another guest who may disagree with me. Ladies, gentlemen, and my lovely non-binaries, please welcome my guest, Miss Angel, to defend this nigga Doug.
Doug is amazing, first of all. So let's not come in that way. We're gonna give his proper introduction. Doug is one of those people that was just funny, awkward, and definitely still trying to figure himself out. That was one of the things that I loved about Doug, was he was definitely still trying to figure out, what way he wanted to go and, what he really wanted to be. Because you got to think about it. He was in elementary school. He was just a kid still trying to figure everything out. And he was, exploring that all out, which I commend him considering he was a pasty little white boy who was still trying to figure stuff out. Yeah, I said it.
At least you admit that he's pasty and white.
Okay, maybe Doug isn't that bad, but he still is the least interesting character in his own show. And nothing can change that. I'm sorry, y'all. If you love Doug, either in the Disney or Nick era, by all means, you valid in that. But to me, he is still that cornball head-ass nigga of the 90s. Anyway, thank you for watching me cook this man Doug a new one. And especially, thank you to my guest, Miss Angel, who you can find more about on Twitter, where the link to it is in the description below, as well as mine if you're curious to see what I get up to on there. Be wary, it's wild, fam. But anyways, have a good one, and don't forget to drink water. Peace out, y'all. Doug ain't shit.